Hello and good day. Today's adventure is locksmithing today. Gonna be rekeying a whole bunch of locks. So buckle up, here we go. These, a customer brought them in. They want them keyed with the master key, and they want them to have their own keys. So we'll get everything situated for that. So first we do is take the existing lock apart. Need to pop off the little clip, holds the cylinder together. Pull them apart, dump the old pins. Alright, so I have the numbers written down for the key, and then I have a whole bunch of keys cut to allow me to make a have a whole bunch of keys cut to allow me to key them up so that two different keys will work it. So the keys on their master key, or the cuts on their master key that they brought in, so the cuts are all these little V grooves here. They correspond to these pins down here. So if it's a shallow cut, it's a short pin. If it's a deep cut, it's a longer pin. So by taking that and combining shorts and longs to go along with the keys, that's how a lock gets keyed up, so that you can have either one key or multiple keys work the same lock. So let's see, 1 and a 6. And then another 1, a 0, and a 1. And then the cuts on the master key are 1, 6, and then 3. So we'll go with a number 2 top pin. And then it is a 4. So since it was a 0, put a 4 top pin on that. And then the master key is a 7. So we will put a 6 in. And then you take and put your cylinder back in. And then you try your keys. and make sure they both work. Don't forget to put your clip on the back. Put the key back in the handle. Put the handle together, turn your key, push the handle till it locks, clicks into place, and you are done. You have successfully rekeyed your first lock. Alright, so this thing is loose in the package, broken. So we will put this together. Not sure why this doesn't want to go in. Probably because it's bent. There we go. You fold that up. We will clip this on. Okay. Put it back together. And then take the key, put it in the package. Slide the package back together. And you're done. On to the next one. Alright, so take the lock apart, take your existing key or working key, take some sort of pusher, there's a little hole you want to push, and then you're pushing down this little tab right there. So this tab right here, that pushes down, and that goes into, I'm not sure if you can see that, it goes into this little groove right here in the handle. And that's what keeps your handle from falling off. Okay, make sure you're in frame. Okay, once again you pull the little clip off, put your key in, and because it has not been master keyed yet, you can leave it vertical, because it has not been master keyed yet. You can leave it vertical and pull it apart. Dump the pins. And then you just key off the next one. 6. when you put the cylinder back together, because it's master keyed, it may or may not have one key that makes all the pins to the shear line. So when you put it back together, you want to put it in, but you want to make sure you turn it a little bit, because if you had it straight up and down, as soon as it reaches the first top pin is going to fall into that first hole, and then you have to take the whole thing apart differently, and it's just a nightmare. So you turn it a little bit so it slides past, and then you rotate it, and now it's all locked. Everything is dropped into place. Alright, and you move on to the next lock. Alright, so push the retainer, take the key out, move the little clip in the back, put your existing key in, push it apart, dump the pins, and key up the lock with different lengths depending on what the key is. And you put your top pins in. Top pins in. Try your keys. And if you do, try your keys before you put your little clip on in the back. And you try it, it works. Take your thumb and put it right next to where the key goes in and push that way as you pull the key out, because if you don't, what will happen is you will pull the cylinder out and you'll dump all your top pins, and it makes a mess. And yes, I've done it before. So if you're ever out and about and you have, you know, at your home or whatever, work, and you go and you put the key in and it works, and then you go and you pull it and you can't get the key out, try pushing the thumb against the next to the key trick. So you push in towards the back of the lock with your thumb while you're pulling with your index finger out on the key. So basically what that means is the tailpiece is loose in the lock, so it's allowing the cylinder to pull out just enough that the bottom pins and the top pin, the bottom pins don't line up with the holes that the top pins are in. So it won't allow them to go up and get out of the way as you pull the key out. And then you just rinse and repeat for all the locks that you have to do. So I will key them in super fast motion, so you don't have to sit there and watch quite as long.